Hello everybody, it's Bella here from Rachel Bella Crafts, and I'm here to do the Christmas craft of Friday Freebie, and I hope you're all enjoying the collaboration and following along. It's been absolutely amazing, and a big thank you to all the people taking part in the collaboration. They brought it just amazingly. It's been fantastic. Today, because I'm recording this on Wednesday, Rachel gave me the freebies nice and early this week, which was rather nice, and it's Beyond Brass and Little Ness Crafts, and they are doing What's Hidden Under There with a question mark. So good luck to them. I have watched them actually, and they're very good, both of them, so I really enjoyed them. Tomorrow we've got My Altered Muse and Fraps and Scraps doing festive recipe cards, and then on Fridays Rachel and Bella and Bella's Crafty Studio, which is me, doing Friday Freebie. And then to finish us off on Saturday we've got Yvonne Preston and the Paper Shed UK doing classical collage strips, which I'm really looking forward to. So I'm really looking forward to seeing those. So well done everybody, and thank you all so much for giving up your time. Now is Friday Freebie time, and Rachel has done it again, and she's brought us something really special. She said, Mum, I'm going to introduce next month's kit as the freebie. So I said, oh, okay then, because we are one day beyond, we finish tomorrow on the Saturday. So she said, well, I think it's a good idea, and it'll give them a good start. So I said, right, fine, I'll go along with that. So I'm going to show you the freebies, okay? So this is freebie number 1, and these are advent cards, apparently. Okay, so you can use them for whatever. I haven't used them. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I haven't used them for advent cards, but I'll show you what I've done in a moment. So that's the first one, and they're lovely. This is the second one, so this is just giving you a little glimpse of what Rachel has designed and is bringing to us next month, which won't be long because it's the end of the week, isn't it? She's given us some advent numbers. Okay, if you wanted to do an advent journal for the whole of December, you've got your numbers. She's also given us fabulous pockets, all right? And this is a glimpse of the background pages that she's got in her new kit. So they're beautiful. And then to finish off, she's given us loads and loads of scripture cards, and they're the same, exactly the same, but we've got a set in pink and we've got a set in blue. So there's 6 of each of those. I haven't printed them all off because I didn't need them all, but that's just to give you an overall view of what we've got in the freebies. So let's carry on. And I have actually printed off a couple or a few of Rachel's new kit because I thought you'd be dying to see it after this. So wait until you see this. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, it's called Dusky Vintage. That's the name of the kit for next month. Not this month, next month in December. And it's absolutely beautiful. It's going to blow you away. So just watch this space. All right. Now, we've got 10 pages of the signature, what I call signature pages. Excuse me, I have taken my puffer, but it hasn't kicked in yet. And they are absolutely stunning. And then we got 10 pages of the background pages, so you can put them front and back, which I haven't done yet because I didn't want to lose my ink and print them all off, because I'm not ready to do, I haven't made my mind up what I'm going to use this kit for. So I'm going to carry on now and show you this quickly. This is one page. This is another page. Isn't that gorgeous? And the lovely thing about these, if you wanted to cut out these little collage pieces, you can, and you can use them in your journals or on your tags. This one, I did make this one a bit smaller because of the project I'm doing, and these would be lovely on pockets, and you could cut these out, so, and cut the house out separate. And we've got a lovely train as well, so that is gorgeous, and I love the colours on this, Rachel. Beautiful. Now wait until you see I'm so sorry. Wait until you see these pages, and there's more. I've only printed off a few. As I say, there are 10 of them, so just go over onto Rachel's site on her website and or her Ko-fi shop, and you will see every single piece of this kit. All right, isn't this absolutely gorgeous? So you can use every bit of this. If you were collaging something, you've got your collage pieces there. I know this is already collage, but you can do your own collage with it, which is what I tend to do. Now look at this little girl with her hat on. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely stunning, really stunning. Okay, now this is just one of the background pages, and I love it. I really love it. So you can, it's got top and bottom. I think that's the way up actually, but I think that is beautiful. I have done, I've done 2 videos prior to this, and I had trouble because my battery had gone and I didn't realize, and I'd already folded that to show you what I was doing with my project. So that's why that's folded in half. So there you go. Go on over to Rachel's Ko-fi shop or her website, and you will see the new kit, because I think it is absolutely stunning. So we've got our pieces here now for the freebie. So it's the freebie I'm going to be working with today. But what I did, I used the Christmas craft off one to make my prototype. Okay, and this is what I'm going to make. First of all, that and that. Let's turn that around so you can see. Okay, so that's what we'll be making. It's a little pocket with a tag inside, so it's a hidden tag. And why I have trouble with that. Okay, so that's that one. So I started doing that, but I'll show you the second one I'm doing. You just put that over there, and I'm making one of these as well, and I'm using these as the fronts. Okay, so it's the same pieces, look. So that's that there, folded in half there. So that's that one piece. This is the top piece here, folded in half, and there. And I'll show you what I did in a moment. Let me just take this off and show you. That is one of the, on one of the pages which I reduced, and I made the heart smaller because I wanted it to go on there. I have used a seal, which I made yesterday, and I had some that I bought. Let me just bring these forward. But I did do these yesterday, okay? But they turned out too big, so I went with that one, because that was one I had bought online somewhere on Etsy, and I have actually used this pen. If you listen, you can hear it going up and down, and it's called an acrylic paint marker. Dala, is it, or Dala and Rowney, and it came out great. So that's the gold on there. Right, so that's that one I didn't show you inside, and then that turns out then to be a little pad that you can slip inside your journal, and there's room then for you to put pockets, tags, not pockets, tags. Okay, so that's what we're aiming for. So there's 2 things that we're going to make. I'll put those up there in a minute, and I shall begin. So you've seen the freebies. I'm just going to keep this sheet because I just want to show you what I did. So if you imagine those 2 cut off, so I'm cutting them out like this, like that, and like that. All right, and then what I did, I folded, I put them together. I imagine these are cut out, okay? So I put them together and I've stuck them down together, and then I folded them in half, like so. So that's how that has come about. But the secret is you do not glue this bit. You don't glue the inside bit, all right? Because when you fold it over, all you need to glue is around the edge there, around the edge there, and around the edge there. And that's already got the fold there. I hope this is making sense to you. So you fold them over like that. Imagine the white isn't there. Make your crease, and then it looks like that. But of course, they'll still be open. They'll be open like this. Of course, I can show you on this one, can't I? They'll be open like that, all right? So this one's been folded over. You can see the 2 pieces there. And then I've put the corner punch around it. And then that has helped to keep it together. So now I've done this one ready, all right? And I've also, let me just take that out so you know where you're going with this. And I'll put it by there so you can see it. So imagine that now, that's not cut. So you've got to keep the middle bit free because that's your pocket. I know I'm harping on about that, but you really need to do that, okay? And I've made another one there. And if your pattern overlaps there like it did there, because that would be just one piece like that, look, they'll match up when you put them together, all right? Can you see that? And it matches up on the back as well. And then you cut it, and I'll show you with this one what I did next. So that's what we're aiming for. We're aiming for this now, okay? Right, so I'll put that one over there a minute, and then I shall get my knife and my ruler, which I have here ready, and decide how much of this I'm going to cut off. I need this piece, okay? So I hope you're understanding where I'm going. You probably know, and you've seen this before, I'm sure. Okay, so I've done my cord, so they're glued together. That's one piece now. It's not a pad like the other one we're doing, and that's quite solid. So you'll see now when I cut the bit off, and I think I'm going to make it, now I need to check. Let me see how deep this is, because I've cut my piece ready. Yeah, okay. So it needs to go underneath, so it needs to go, you'll see what I mean now in a minute. So I'm going to do it on there, and if I can pull that out without this, oh, I've moved it, but never mind. I think I need a fair bit, don't I? So I'm going to cut it there. Let's put it on the line, shall we? Right, you can see what I'm doing. So then I'm going to cut it there, make sure that's not interfering. Is that straight? I'm looking at the line on my ruler as well. So I think that's okay. I think it is anyway. Maybe. Do you know, I did it by eye and it worked out fine before, so there's always a bit, isn't there? Always a bit. I'll do it with the scissors so I don't tear it. There we go. Right, the ruler can go away now. My knife can go away. And then what you should have, if I can open it, should have a pocket. All right, so there's your pocket there. And you can see that I've wrapped the page around because the inside has got the pretty paper on it. And then this end, just a minute, if I can get it open. I don't have nails, sorry. Then you've got this. Now I've cut this ready, and that's the piece that's going to go down in there, like so. And it does fit, so that's good. That's excellent. Yes, it does fit. And then this piece then goes in here. So I got to make sure now that is correct. That's on the right side. Turn it round. Oops. Turn it round. Put my piece in here. And decide where I'm going to put the middle. I think that's about right. Now, because there's lines on this writing pad paper I've got, I'm going to try and line it up so that can you see what I'm doing? There's a line there, so I don't want that to be wobbly, if I can help it. So I'm not sure how much I've got in there. Yeah, I've got plenty in there. I'm squeezing out my glue just to stabilize it a bit. And you want plenty on there for the simple reason, that moved a bit. See, the trouble with, oh, managed to do it. There we go. All right, see what I mean about the line there? So flatten that down. Now it shouldn't move now, it should be okay. And then you go in the other side and you put your glue. Put plenty of glue in because it's going to be going in and out, in and out. Yes? So that's that. It's not difficult, it's just remembering. What I didn't do, and I forgot the first time, so I'll do it on this one, I didn't put the ink on that bit there, look. But it doesn't matter. It's not that important. And then that goes in there. And you've got your hidden writing spot inside the page. And I believe I saw this years ago, either by Roxy Creations. See, now that matches up nicely. You don't have to ink it if you don't want to, but it does show you that it does, you know, it is a pocket. That's the reason I did that. So let's have a look now. I got my bits ready. Okay. So what I need to do now, I'm putting that on there, up the right way. So that needs to go that side. Okay, I'm putting some, and there's plenty of space there, look. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some paper, so I don't mess up my new cutting board. I may have to get, oh, I'm doing the wrong piece. Put that down quick. There we are, look. That's the trouble when you stop and start your videos, because then you lose track of what you're intending to do and what you've done already. Do you know what I mean? Fortunately, I haven't made these before my camera turned itself off. Right, I want that down there like so. That's nice. It's lovely. Put that straight on there. About there, I think. Lovely coffee cup with your lovely books, nice and cozy. And then what I thought I'd do then is put this. Let's make sure there's no glue down there. Hang on, everything's sticky on my fingers. This is not complicated. It's very straightforward. Now the numbers are going that way, so I'm going to put that on there. Keeping it simple today, all right? I'm keeping it nice and simple. So that there, and then we've got oh, I forgot to say, I did actually go around the edge of this. I was inspired by Marie and somebody else that did this with their pen. And I went around the edge and I put gold on there. So that's got gold on it. This says hope. So we should put that one down there. And you can go on adding these if you want to. So that goes there. So that says hope. Let's turn it over and we'll do it that way now. And then what you can do then is you can, oops, if I can pick it up. Fold that over so I don't get glue everywhere. Forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, you can use a paper clip to put it into your journal. That's what I was going to say. Or they make lovely happy mail. Okay, because they're standalone pieces. Isn't that pretty? It's a shame to cover it up, but I'm going to. We've got to put something on there, haven't we? So this one's got gold on it as well. Okay. And all I did was go around the edge like so. And I went around the edge doing this. But I can't do much. I want it to be dry, so that's why I did it ahead of time, okay? So let's put that one on. Yeah, my glue is just about gone, but it's okay. It's just underneath my desk. Oops, that didn't look very nice, did it? Put that to one side, and I shall grab my other glue in a minute. And then that goes there like that. Now you can just keep on layering when you're doing this. I've told you this before. And I think I'm going to put that on there like that. So let's use this. Did I take the pin out of this? Did I? Oh, yes, I did. I thought that had been standing there for such a long time then, but it hadn't. And you can carry on. You can put as much or as little as you want on, okay? And I just put this on there now. Our paper's getting smaller and smaller, but you're getting the idea, I'm sure. I think I will need to get my glue out to bear with. It's just under here. It's not a problem. It's right underneath my desk. because I will need it for the next one, won't I? Well, I wonder whether you've made anything out of all the collaborators, whether you've done any of their crafts. It's been fascinating. I've been so busy making videos that I haven't had chance. Oh, that's going down here like this. Okay, that's on there like that. Nice and straight, I hope. Yes, nice and straight. So there, we've got our hidden pocket. Not our hidden pocket, our little tag, our writing tag. Okay, so that's that one. So I hope you'll have a go at that. It wasn't hard. So if it's a problem, just watch it again, because I want to say thank you to those of you that have been, the other thing you can do while I'm thinking about it, you can put your lace down here like I did on this one. That one's got lace on it, all right? And we could do that, but I didn't put the red on, and I didn't have any pink. So I'm not going to bother to put that on there. What I could do, I could put this colour on, which would be rather nice if we wanted to, and we could put that there like that, or we could put it down here like this. So you can carry on dressing them up as much as you want, but always bear in mind, the more you put on, the bulkier they're going to be, whereas that now is nice and slim, and that would just go inside your journal nicely. Okay, so they're nice and slim. So that's the first one. So I hope that was explained okay. Now the second one, this one, I've got it all ready here. Oh, I just put my pin in, hang on a sec. There we go. I'll move my scissors out the way, that can go in the bin. Got some more, if I need it, there to glue on. And just push that back because it's hurting my knee. Move the glare out the way. Right, there we are. Now, how do we make this? So that's what that looks like. We need that, and I did sew that in, by the way. The only sewing I've done on the sewing machine was along here, and then I put the lace over the top. Okay, now because that line was there, I wanted to get rid of the line because we had a line going across with the music paper, and there were too many lines, look. So I've broken it up by putting some more paper on. See the line there? So I thought that's what I would do. So there we go. So there's my little pad ready. I've done that ready, so you haven't got to watch me doing that. This is what you're going to need if you're going to follow along. You need some lace. I need a pocket and another pocket. I've got my words and a piece of paper if I need it. And there's my lovely little, let me put it on there, you might see it better. Okay, that's my seal ready. So how do we make this now? Now the reason I got, let me make sure they're together. Turn it over, because when I was trying to do it, I need that so don't lose that. When I was trying to glue it, it kept moving. So I put the paper clips there just to be able to do this without it moving, if that makes sense. So I'm doing one half there like that, and hopefully that's not going to move, and hopefully they're joined together. Let me see. That's fine. So that's that. And then I can take the paper clips off because the one end is already glued down, isn't it? So that should be easier for us. So remember that if you're trying to glue something as long as this, it's easier with the paper clips. Don't forget to go over and watch Rachel's, because I know she's doing something spectacular like she always does. So I'm eagerly waiting because I don't know what she's going to make. So I'm sure it's going to be fabulous. All right, now just want to quickly ink this. It's the only thing I didn't do because I hadn't joined them together. So I'm not going to put too much ink on there. Just going to blend it in like that. I don't usually ink on camera, do I? I try to be good, but sometimes you have to. Right, turn it over. And do you know, these little, I don't want that going inside it. These little cards, or whatever Rachel called them, are quite sweet, aren't they? There's loads of things I suppose you could make with these little things. Be interested to see what you all come up with. And please show us, go on Facebook and show us what you've made. Not many people do that, I don't know why, because you will never get a bad review on there, because the girls are so lovely. Now let's decide which one we want on the outside. So we've got that one on the outside there. So what if we put this one on the outside this time? Now we're going to have to be careful because it's just been glued. So I should have let it dry really, but never mind. Can't have everything, can you? So excuse me stretching. Let me just get my bone folder. Only it's not a bone, it's plastic. So I'm doing that now, and I'm flattening that down and just putting a little bit of, not that it matters because it's going to be covered. Now the next thing to do is to do the corners. Says she, where has she put her corner punch? There it is, in my drawer. And if I do them at the same time, they're bound to be together, aren't they? Which is good. There we go. Nothing difficult about this. And I've made them as simple as I can because there are so many videos to watch. So we're turning this around this way now, okay? So that's got to go on there. But before I do the front, yes, I'm going to put the, make sure that's all glued down. That's next. So we'll put our pockets in. So the one pocket will go here. The other pocket I think I'm going to put this way this time. Now I haven't backed these because I didn't want it to be bulky, okay? So I'm just going to put the glue down there, down here, as near to the edge as I can get it. My hand's shaking, turn that around. And then that will go on there. Just checking you're on screen. Now you could stitch this if you wanted to. All right, but I'm not going to because I know not everyone has a sewing machine. Excuse me. Right, the time's ticking on. The time runs away with you, doesn't it? And this is why I tried to keep this as simple as I could for today. Now fold that up so you know where the middle is. Okay, there we go. And I had a job to see whether that was straight because there's so many patterns on there. But there we go, that's all right. So that's glued down. Yep, that's fine. And then what I'm going to do, instead of stitching this in, I think I'll put that in last. All right, so we've got our pocket there and a lovely back on there. And you could put another pocket on if you wanted to. So let's just do the front now, shall we? So this, I've inked already, and it needs to go like that. I think we do need something there. And then that would go, so that'd be further up. Even that I'm not sure about. Excuse me. So I'm going to tear it there. And trying to break it up so that it's, that's fine. I think that's fine. All right. So there we go. Let's just put some glue on there. Plenty of glue. And then we'll make our belly band go around the middle. I'm taking that right to the edge. Okay. I'm not sure now whether to go down or to go up, but I'm going to leave it there, so that breaks that up a bit. And then this piece then goes around here. Like so. And I'm putting a firm crease there if I can. Give me some idea where the crease is going to go, there, like that. And then wrap that round there like that. Flatten it out, but you don't want it too tight because otherwise the you're not going to get it on and off, okay? And then glue that bit down there. But we need that to be straight, so I don't know what I've done there. That's it. We just straighten that up and then I can see. There we are. That's lovely. And then that goes up there. I could even take it up there if I wanted to, because then about by there I would say, all right? And then what I did then with this one, then I put these on the backs. So I've got this to go on the back here. And I only need it to go here, look. So I'm just going to go like this. Make sure the edges are down. Make sure it's straight. And then press it down. And then that piece is on there. And you can move it up and down wherever you like. What I could have done, I could have actually put something that way, which I think would have been better. All right, do you understand what I mean? Now I need something now to go on. Let's have a look what we got here that I've cut out, shall we? I've got this little girl that I took off one of the pages. Look at that, because I've reduced them down smaller. So isn't she sweet? So she could either go on the back. Now that would be rather nice, don't you think? And then that could be the front or the back. It wouldn't matter. I think I'm just going to do that. What I could do here, see in that piece, I think to draw your eye away from that, I could put something like that down there. You could just carry on, you know, putting things on as much as you wanted. Or even, see, I cut those out as well. But that's too much like that, so I wouldn't do that. So what if we put, what colour have we got? Even if I just did that down there to match the pink up there. I think I'm going to do that. Is there something bigger? Let's have a look. Again, that is the same. What I could do there, let me get my scissors. I could make that rounded like I've done. Don't be afraid to change your mind. There we go. And that could go in the middle there. I think then your eye would bounce around a lot more. So let's do that. But you do what you want to do and do it your way. As long as it pleases your eye, it doesn't matter, does it? It needs to go over a bit. There we are. And I've left a little bit at the bottom then. Okay, so that's that. I haven't put the little girl on yet, have I? Right, let's have a look. Oh, by the way, when I asked you to pray for Jez's husband, thank you for your prayers, because Jez said that he's feeling a lot better and he will probably be going home from hospital. So thank you so much, everybody that's prayed for him and sent lovely messages, because Jez was over the moon. And Jez is spelt with a G, by the way, G-E-Z, okay? Just so you know, in case you go looking for her channel or something. Now, I tell you what we could do down there. We could put a word. That would finish it off nicely, wouldn't it? So once you've made it, you can do what you like. You can just carry on titivating, and that's got, let me straighten that up. That's got some gold as well, all right? And I'm not sure I want to put anything on that side. I think that's rather nice. So I think I'm going to leave that side like that. I mean, I've got these bits that I took off the page, or I could put it there like that. Or what I could do, if I wanted to move this down, I could put that over there like that. That would break that up. See what I mean? So there's all manner of things you can do. But I tell you what I haven't done is I haven't put the lace on. So I'm going to open it back up. Move all that out the way a moment. All right, I'm going to get my 3-in-1 glue. Give it a little moment before she decides to come down to the tip. They take ages, these, so I'll give it a shake. Now just check I've got that the right way. Yes. That's nothing special, it's just some odd bit I picked out of my drawer. I didn't want anything too bulky, you know. There we go, let's hope that works. And that goes in the middle, somewhere in the middle. Yeah, like that. Just pushing that down, making sure it's glued. Lovely. That's great. And then I just cut the ends off. And my little scissors somewhere. Oh, there they are. These are sharper than my others. Turn it over. And the nice thing about the way I've done the front is you haven't got to worry about which way up this is, because you just, everything's going that way. And then when you just turn it around that way, okay? So you don't need to worry about that. So I hope I'm explaining all of this well enough for you. They're not difficult projects because, as I say, there are so many people. So that goes on there. What else? Anything else I've got? Yes, I've got to put that in, haven't I? And then that goes in there. And I'm just going to glue it in for now to save time, because I don't want to get the sewing machine out. All right, so just get rid of that. And then push that in there like so. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect, because the more you rush, the worse it is. There we go, that'll do. And then I'm just going to find my crease there. I don't need to go all the way across. Oops. Didn't do that very well, did I? Start from this side. But I will stitch it in, I think, once I finish the video. But I just wanted you to see it as it was. So there we are. That's it. Get the corners off because the thing will just stick together otherwise. So there we go. All right, how's that? And let's put some of these in there. There's a lovely train there, look. That could have gone on there. So there's loads of things that you could put. Actually, that would look rather nice on there, wouldn't it? But it would be lost. And there's the house I was telling you about. So that could have gone on there like that. But then we would lose our trees. But there's loads of scope with this new kit. So please go on over and check Rachel out, and she'll tell you all about it. All right, so we've got our little pad in there. We've got a pocket there, and we could put our fussy cuts in there. They'll go in, yes. And that one. So you could keep your fussy cuts in that side. Make sure that's glued. And there's some more here, and they can go down in here like this. Or if you've made tags, you can put your tags in there as well. So there we go. So I haven't made that too complicated for you. Let me just move these out the way, and then we'll have a look and see them all finished. And then if you wanted to, then you could put a scripture on the back, which I've done like on this one, and that goes on the front. I think the hardest part sometimes is getting this back on, because it tends to open. There we go. Good. There we are. And then you can decide then whether you want to cover that line up or not. I'm not bothered about it particularly. And then we got our little one with a lady on the back, little girl. And we got our bauble on the front on this one. So let's see if we can get that on there now. And then we're all done. It should go on there because it's, I don't know what it's done there, it's creased. Forgive my fumbling. Ah, there we go. There. So isn't that sweet? That is really sweet. And as I say, now that's bulked up a little bit, look, because I've got things in the pocket. But it will give you some idea. I don't know what I did with my pin. Can you see my pin? I don't know where it's gone, but I'll have to find it. Right. So let's just... Oh, I tell you what I didn't do. So we're going to say this is the front now, okay, because I forgot to put it on the other side. I knew there was something else. And that's a little bow on there, so which would be rather nice with the little girl, don't you think? So that's that side. And then we've got our bauble on that side. So you can have that as the front, or you can have that as the front. So there we go. And that's that one, and that's that one. And then we've got this one, which opens out like so. I'll leave that like that. And then we've got this one, the ones we're all working on at the moment. There. So I hope you were able to follow along okay with that, and you enjoyed it. So all I want to say now is thank you all very, very much for watching and following through with the collaboration. Big thank you for the 6,000 achievement on my part, but only because you've been so kind enough to subscribe to my channel, and I hope you will stay with me. And also I have put a video up today, which is Wednesday, about the giveaway, which I will be drawing on Sunday afternoon. If I have any visitors, it'll be after that, so it'll probably be about 4 o'clock. Okay, and thank you all again. Take care, and I hope you'll have fun making these, and I hope I haven't made them too difficult for you. Take care, everybody, and love to you all. Bye.